Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now to talk about the extreme humiliation and degrading treatment that I was just put through when I just went to Campbelltown. Here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, I'm going through horrific abuse in my home and when I leave my home. These people are viewing into my home illegally, and I've just realised that these people are viewing into my bathroom illegally. They're watching everything. They're watching me go to the toilet. They're watching me shower, but I've got a curtain up. But they were watching me before I put the curtain up. I guess I might have been a bit in denial over the fact that they're viewing into my bathroom. But they are. I didn't want to believe that someone could be that disgusting to do something like that. And also there's the fact that there's women that live within meters of me that could have done something about it. They could have helped me, but they didn't. They've sat back and watched me be humiliated and abused for many, many months. Family members included in that. Campbelltown police included in that. And I don't know who's viewing into my home illegally. And because I've just wrote that post up about it, there's people driving past my home beeping their horn as if to say, yeah, we're viewing into your home. We can see you in the bathroom. And I just went out then and I was put through disgusting abuse by many people who followed me to stalk me at the shopping centre, on the road, in the car park at the shopping centre. All of these people were there to try and provoke me in some way, and they carry out abuse that is very subtle, and it can be looked at as circumstantial, and they're really making sure of that now because they've calmed the abuse down, and they're being, I can tell they're being more cautious with what they're doing because they might be being watched. So they're making sure that the abuse that they're carrying out is very subtle and that I'm the only one who could possibly know what they're doing. So when I just went to the store, I was stalked on the road. I went to a local shopping centre. I was stalked on the road all the way there. I was stalked the second I walked out of my door. The neighbours, they leave all kinds of props lying all around the place to psychologically abuse me. All of these neighbours here that are involved are viewing illegally into my home. And I think I mentioned on the video yesterday that there must be levels to how much these people see of me in my home. So, some of them are paying to view into my bathroom. And I think they expect me to be absolutely mortified about that and just, so humiliated that I want to kill myself. And while I am, I'm extremely humiliated and I'm very upset about it, but I have to be strong here. I have to be strong because I know these people are caught and I know they're about to go to jail. And when I show these people weakness, that's when they attack me more with abuse. So I can't stress enough how urgent it is that I get help here. I know there's people trying to help me. And you're probably doing everything that you can. But there's people viewing into my bathroom. And when I go out, there's men that just put me through the most degrading, humiliating abuse. And the Campbelltown police are doing that too. And yeah, because I just wrote that post up, they're going past my house beeping their horn. As if to say, we senior hooters. They've been doing that for months though. I just didn't think that a landlord would be that would take that kind of risk to put cameras in someone's bathroom. How many other people is he doing this to? These neighbours that are involved in this, for all they know, they could have cameras in their bathroom. He could be running a business on the dark web where he has cameras in everybody's bathroom, everybody's homes. These cameras must be so small that they're undetectable, because I have scanned that bathroom over and over and I can't see it. I can't see these cameras. My eyes aren't the best, but they must be very minute, because I cannot detect them with my eyes. And I've looked in all the corners of the room. I've looked at all the walls and I can't find them anywhere, so I don't know where they are. But there was actually a neighbour just then who was at this shopping centre that I went to, and she's viewing into my home illegally, and she carried out psychological abuse. She knows what's in my home. She knows everything I'm doing. She knows my appointments. She knows everything. And this is a woman who's been watching me be degraded like this. And I just went down to the shopping centre and she was there, and she carried out psychological abuse. And she's done that before. She's let me know before that she can see my bank account. And she let me know today that she can see my personal information again. So she just did it again. And the abuse that she carried out, it was very subtle, it was. And if I say anything about these things, I'm going to sound paranoid. But this is what these people are doing. And, I'm the butt of everyone's jokes. I am. And, that they'll probably even make a joke out of that, but I don't really care, because it's me that's going to have the last laugh here. Because even if I had to do this again, I would. Because I'm doing this for my grandchildren. I'm doing this so that I can live my life free from abuse, from abusive men and women that are in my family, so that I can get back what was stolen from me and my grandchildren, and so that they will be able to see what I've done, and they'll be able to, at least they'll have that as a guide for a better future for themselves. They'll stand a chance, because if this hadn't happened, they wouldn't have stood a chance. There's members of my family, females, that have sat back and watched me go through this. And even just yesterday, one of them was still just doing anything she could to put me through psychological abuse, like really cruel, extremely cruel and premeditated, really thought about. And this is someone that I love them all, I love them all, and I trusted them all. And this is what they've done to me. For money. So I hope and I pray that these people are going to be in jail. I want these people held accountable for what they've done. This community, the community that's involved in this, it's a very depraved community of people, it is. And I really feel sorry for any child that's growing up in this town. So, thank you if you've listened. Please, if you can help me, please help me. It's absolutely urgent that I get help immediately.